Hey, what's going on, family and friends? Welcome back to another amazing, beautiful Thursday night with the Divas Dose podcast.
Yes.
I'm your gracious, amazing. Y'all haven't even started drinking yet, but anyway, gracious, amazing co-host Sharnita, or just simply Nita, and we're gonna start it out to the left.
And I am peaches with no cream, but I got all the tea.
And I am Dr. Benita Ledet, known as the Love Doctor. I'm the only doctor who prescribes wine.
All right, to the right.
Hey, I'm Renee.
It's your girl Osa.
All right. So real quick, we're gonna get into okay, no, first of all, yeah, I'm telling y'all, I'm just all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's what happens.
That's what happens
on time.
I'm messing with you today.
Look at Rachel. Anyway, tonight's topic is going to We're gonna say the topic first, and then we're gonna pray. So tonight's topic is going to be dating in 2024.
Yes.
All right. We're gonna say a prayer, and then we're gonna just dive on into it.
All right.
Okay. Dear God, we humbly come to you, thanking you for traveling grace to and from our destinations. We ask that you bless this union of 5 women, 5 voices, 5 mics in one space. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
Yes.
All right.
So dating in 2024. I'm gonna just kick it off. I am not available on the market as of right now. Sorry, you guys. I know y'all disappointed. I'm just kicking it off. So I just
You're announcing it?
Yeah. I am not. I said not.
To
She's
the
not
whole
available.
world.
Yeah.
She letting them know.
Yeah. So, but we're gonna talk about. But I have dipped my pinky toe in the pool a little bit.
In the pool.
And when I dipped it in there, I didn't like what I saw, so I immediately swam the shore and pulled it back out.
Okay.
So yeah. For me, dating in 2024 this is my personal opinion from what I've experienced thus far, just a little bit that I have experienced. Okay. I don't want to say garbage. It's not for me at the present time. So I just feel like I've received enough love from my husband, God rest his soul, to last me a lifetime that I can make this decision.
Okay, that's beautiful.
That is just not for me.
Okay. Yeah. I think that other young lady did the same thing too. The one that was married to what was his name? The one that he got shot. He had the COVID.
Laura London.
Yeah. Because I haven't heard her saying anything or seen her with anybody either.
Yeah.
And I was truly in love with him.
And Vanessa Bryant.
Yeah.
So
I
can definitely relate to that.
Yeah. And I feel like their spouses gave them enough love for a lifetime for them to be like,
well, they just what it is, they're complete by themselves now, and they're just enjoying life. Because when you're somebody's wife for so long, you are like,
especially when you're in tune.
Correct.
Y'all are yoked with each other.
And so like, you're on their schedule, you're on their schedule, blah, blah, blah. But once they're gone, you're like, okay, you got to regroup and just figure out what you got to do for you. So I can definitely understand.
Yeah, and even after being in like previous relationships, just getting to know yourself, because I was in a relationship for a long time with my son's father. And when we separated, it was all about me getting to know me and start back loving me.
Yes.
Just embracing myself and things that I like, and maybe that's the reason why I'm still out here, because I don't know these. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
And I just feel like after 40 years over with anyway.
Wow.
No, baby.
No.
No. I disagree.
Listen, Peaches,
I
you will
disagree.
not sit on the side of the love doctor and say that. You will not sit on the side of me and tell me it's over. You can say at this time. Can you say it's over at this time?
It's been over. I'm 40. I'll be 45.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
You just
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Right.
You know, and I know that.
It gets better.
Because
It
you
gets
tell me-
better.
yeah, but I think it's these guys are looking for something more. Like this one I had over. I don't know. I think he was looking for a place to stay. I really think he was.
So he's a bum.
Dirt buster.
Yeah.
So, but did you tell him when he left he had to take his,
His
tennis
duffel
shoes?
bag.
Oh, baby,
bag.
you better not walk in there with nothing like that in your hand, and you better not take your shoes off. I don't play that.
They can't take their
You
shoes
know,
off and get
you're getting because there's no comfortability here.
Don't get too comfortable.
Keep your shoes on. You know.
They could have been looking for somewhere to live, but that,
You're suddenly talking
you
about your
know.
bills and what you got to pay. You
Oh,
behind on
no.
you behind on this.
But
Baby,
see,
you
you
looking for a
know,
place
he's
to
not
stay.
the one, and you
No.
keep
Yeah,
moving and you
exactly.
keep looking.
Especially when you tell me when you initially met me Tuesday that you were into me. No, you tell me Tuesday the day after that. Oh, I'm good. I don't want to have anything with you. I just want to be a good friend. And then comes Friday, all of a sudden now your mind has changed. What has changed in
Baby.
72 hours? Yeah, what has changed in 72 hours?
Well.
And then when you tell me the reason why
Mhm.
you didn't, you felt like you just want to be a friend with me was because, you're not a Christian. Okay. What? But so now you okay with the fact that I'm not a Christian 72 hours later?
But wait a minute.
Get your little wallet. And Next. Okay, go ahead, Dr. Benita. What you think about it?
I ain't gonna say nothing because you got it all figured out. I ain't gonna say nothing. I just want to analyze it a little bit. That's all. You're like, okay.
I don't need nothing analyzed, child.
She just want to get analytical with you.
I'm good.
Okay, all right. Now go ahead. Y'all go ahead. Anybody, what's the phone number? Anybody want to call?
Now we got Dr. Love on Resident Down
Yeah.
over here. She like,
What?
Dr. Love, I ain't never heard you speak.
She just said the hell with it. She like the hell with it.
Yeah, because I was trying to, but you was like,
Mm-mm.
So, okay. So, what's the phone number? I want to hear from the people and see what they got to say.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
look, you guys, if y'all want to help Miss
Ain't
Peaches,
nobody to help me,
baby.
baby. They need to help
But I
you.
still want to say something. Let
Go
me get
ahead,
my
boo.
point across. I just have to say this. When he first met you, and like you say, what happened within 72 hours? He met you, he saw something he liked, he was attracted to you, he told you something good or whatever, right? And you was like, okay, I'm gonna just see what he's talking about or whatever, right? So by the time I'm saying, in order for him to make it to your house,
Because he
that
won't cook for me.
I know, but that's my point.
Like
Do
a
you
man that can cook.
you see? I know.
We can
Me
tell.
too.
But-
That's why I stay in the gym. That's why I stay in the gym. Exactly. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, see.
I'm on TikTok away. I can't talk. Y'all come on.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I just can't. I just can't. Anyway,
The
I'm
food
just
was
trying
delicious.
to say. So he did cook.
Oh, that Tuesday he did cook.
Okay.
The food was delicious.
Okay.
Then I welcomed him back Friday.
Okay.
And I don't know, something just happened Friday. It was just like,
was off.
hell, girl,
It was off.
please. Got to talk about his bills.
Oh no.
You
So he thought if he cooked,
That was his way. in
that
the
was his
door.
way to bait you in, because you know how they say, through a man's stomach.
and it's through a woman's too. I love it.
But
Baby, you can
what I'm
cook.
saying is, so he felt like if he could cook,
Right.
he could come in through that way, through
Right.
that gate.
But initially, the
Mhm.
day after, you tell me that, after talking to you last night, I decided that I don't want to be in a relationship with you. I just want to be a good friend. Okay.
Well, good. Well,
That's
cooking
good.
is a good
So
friend.
then you come back over Friday.
Uh-huh.
Now you done changed your whole perspective on things. Now you asking
So,
me.
but let me just tell you what I see. What I see is that he wasn't real from the start anyway.
Yeah.
And some kind of way he tried to impress you with the cooking, and it just didn't work out.
And I also think the
It
nigga
just
went back
didn't work
home
out.
and reevaluated some shit
all
after
that.
he visited me.
All of that.
Because you made sure of that he
All of
would
that.
go back home and reevaluate.
And he went back home and reevaluated. Then you tell me, and I'm like, well, what happened in 72 hours? Oh, don't worry about that. Just forget about that. No. We're going to come back. What happened?
We want to know what happened in between.
That's what I asked him.
No.
Well, for him, for me. Shit, because after Tuesday, baby, I was
Well, I
done.
mean, after he cooked, did anything happen in between? You just send him home on a good note?
Oh, fuck. I mean, no.
Oh,
I wish I would. You ain't getting none of this puss, honey, it costs more than a goddamn swap, baked fish, some goddamn asparagus, and some goddamn potatoes out of a damn pouch. What? It wasn't like that motherfucker came over there. I'm sorry. It wasn't like he came over there and cooked some. What? It wasn't like he came over there and cooked some goddamn bass and got some real live goddamn asparagus and some goddamn potatoes and chopped them motherfuckers up and put them in a pot and boiled and put some butter. Oh, my bad. Shit, I forgot. Excuse me. Shit. I can see if he did that with a little lobster tail on the side. But we talking about swai. Do you know how much swai costs? Swai. SWAI for those that don't know.
That's the cheapest fish you can get from
Okay, so baby,
Okay.
so I want to hear from the people some of the challenges that they because Peaches and gave us some mouthful.
She laid it out.
You guys know ain't no swap. You ain't gonna get no food out.
She just said it all.
That meal was about a total of about $5 at the most.
Oh my
And
God.
I supplied the alcohol. And
You guys,
couch potato. I don't hold the ones that come in little
you guys.
I don't even know what that is.
Somebody,
Girl, I didn't know either.
Benedict say swai is free, basically.
Okay, Benedict. Okay.
Absolutely.
Shit. But I don't know what all that sugar.
It's getting
It's
juicy.
juicy. Yes, it is, Benedict.
Let's move on.
Okay, so
Shit.
look, if you guys have had a dating challenge in 2024, please call the number and share with us.
Yes.
The number is
No,
eight.
if you can top Peaches' story,
Y'all would not be using me as a pawn tonight.
Baby.
Call and join the conversation 832-560-2885. And also, you guys, please like, subscribe.
What you been doing all day today?
Trying to get ready to get here on time.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Baby.
Focus, y'all.
Okay.
Tonight.
Please like, subscribe, and share the live. Please like, subscribe, and share the live stream, you guys. And also, before I forget, I've been wanting to tell you guys this. If you guys have a topic that you want to hear us discuss, please email us at the Diva'S Dose Podcast at gmail.com. The Diva'S Dose Podcast at gmail.com. And we'll keep it anonymous, obviously, with the topic that you want to hear us discuss. But in the meantime, in between time, anybody else care to share their dating horror or just a dating experience for 20?
experience.
Bad or good? Because they all can't be bad, you guys.
No.
Well, you hear more bad than good.
I think so.
You hear more bad than good.
You think so,
me? You do.
Yeah,
You hear more
I
bad
do.
than
I
good.
just think
Okay.
that like men are way more sensitive than I've ever
That's a
known
good
them
thing.
to
We
be.
want them to be
Well,
open
hold
and
on now.
communicate
Hold
with
on.
us.
Not
Well,
to
you don't want
not,
it to
not,
be
yeah,
too
not,
sensitive.
yeah, not to where they get
What was too
catty.
sensitive, Renee?
What you said that the man said you going on another trip. That's too sensitive. He can't.
Yeah,
Nah,
like
he-
you
that's
know,
'cause he didn't have
let
no
you
money
be
to go.
you
Shit.
and enjoy yourself. Come on now.
yeah,
And
I
sent me
just-
$300 while I was there.
Well, I just think that like men, like now it's like I almost feel like they take more of a feminine role on in the sense of like, where you going? You dress like that? What about me? And to me, that's
Okay.
a man to me needs to be like, baby, you look good.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I can't wait till you get home.
Right.
Because it's gonna be
Yeah.
all in the
Yeah.
podcast.
That type of stuff, but to sit up there and get mad because you ain't called.
Okay,
Oh,
so
girl.
let me ask a question like
Okay.
this. Since we're talking about dating in 2024, Peaches. Okay, put the
cup down.
Okay, can you? Okay, so it's only been 3 months. It's March of 2024, right?
Mhm, yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
only been
let's just say I want to just take it just back a year.
Okay.
I'll be fair about it because we've
Sure.
only got 3 months into 2024.
Yeah.
Is there a date that you can say that you had a really good time, but it just wasn't a fit, like within the last year, from 2023 to 2024? And can you like elaborate on us and say like, what was good, some good things about it?
Oh, it was great. I got flew out and didn't get no dingaling.
So you got flew out? So that was great for you? Because you didn't want to be lean.
No, he didn't offer it up.
He flew you out, and then Peter, you got.
That's all I'm saying. He woke up the next morning and asked me that he missed the invitation. Like I don't know.
But what was great about that? Like
Because he was
elaborate
so
on-
kind, he was so sweet. You know, he made
So
sure
in other words,
everything
it
was
wasn't
taken care
sexual.
of.
It was more intimate, less physical, but
Yeah.
more into you as a person,
I
opposed
guess,
to just.
yeah, if you want to say all that.
Okay.
Okay.
So
All right.
so what exactly would you be looking for in 2024? Help me. I mean, okay, if you were dating,
If I was dating, I would definitely be looking for a man that's a provider and a protector and that's
Yes.
into me and know me.
Yes.
You have to know Peaches. You got to know that Peaches is a dominatrix. You got to know that about me.
Yes.
You got to know that Peaches like to travel. You got to know Peaches is a foodie. So if we go out to eat, y'all are there.
Already, yeah.
You gotta know
Already.
that if you go out to eat with Peaches, I'm gonna order things that I just want to taste, and you gotta be up for that. Or you gotta let me know in the parking lot. Now look here, now we get up in here. Don't spend all this money. You know.
Well, he shouldn't be dating if he gonna put a cap on
Benedict say,
I don't have a problem with that, though,
certain
Renee.
things. But
No,
he
I
needs to be
don't.
mindful of where you go.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead,
Benedict. Okay.
I've yet to experience a genuine date where the motive is 100, interest in the
100%.
person alone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Benedict.
Benedict on to something.
Yeah, he
Yes.
It could be either sex or money.
Now let me ask you guys this: when upon first meeting someone
Mhm.
and starting the whole dating cycle,
Yeah.
what are some things that should be off topic the first how many dates?
Sex and money.
So how many dates in should that be up? The first date, second date, third date? I mean, how
Well,
many?
I got a 90-day rule, so I have a rule.
I think
in
if we
place.
exclusive,
I have a 90-day rule.
we can go there with that because if you're not my man, you're not getting no puss anyway. So I'm
Okay.
no, my
Yeah.
stuff is off the market anyway. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm not giving myself.
And I
away
think
like that.
like the money aspect, I think one of
Yeah.
the most general conversations you have is, hey, what do you do for a living?
Right,
So, you
that-
know what I
yeah,
mean? And,
but-
you know, although we know based upon a couple of topics back,
Yeah.
you know that could be a facade.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
And so I think that's when you get to learn that person, right, by having more in-depth conversations.
True.
So I wouldn't say the money topic is off, right? Because
Okay.
now you're like,
What
Your intent
as
is up.
far as trying to get into a person's pockets, asking them for money,
Oh,
wanting
deliberately.
them to
Okay.
pay for something, or wanting them to take you to a certain, like the lady with the didn't want the man to take her to the Cheesecake Factory. She wanted to go 5-star.
right.
Why?
Oh,
What's wrong
yes.
with the
Oh,
cheesecake?
yeah.
I think,
yeah.
but you know, like, if I go back to, and I put this in my post, I said dating in the 90s was easy because the chivalry was there.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Chivalry
Yes.
was there. And so I think women, I know, especially my
Yeah.
age,
Yeah.
we're looking for the chivalry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're looking
When they
for
open the doors.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
I
gentleman
love that.
aspect.
Open up my door when I
Right.
get in the car. I love that.
Right. And I'm like, I don't like going on a date and the man is walking in front of me opposed
Right.
to alongside of me.
Right.
Yeah.
So to me, those are like,
Well,
I don't
I mean,
think
it's,
that's
it's okay if you walk in front if he's going to open the door.
Right.
Well, that's
I'm
good.
fine with
But
that. I do love for a man to
that's
lead. I do love him to lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
different.
but sometimes they have to walk a tad bit in front of you to
Yes.
protect you,
True.
to see what's
That's
in front
right.
of you.
That's right.
Dude,
Well, I think that
Yeah.
depends on
I
the
said a little
environment.
bit, not a lot.
Yeah. He at the door,
Yeah.
and he opened up the door.
Yeah,
he gone.
not a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but just this is what I want people to keep in mind. Even though I understand what you guys are saying, but some men really just don't know. It's for real. Seriously, they don't. If they were not brought up like that, like let me just say this. Let's say you meet a good man and he's got everything you like, but he didn't know to walk on the side of you or open up the door for you. He may
Well,
not.
but that comes to me. I think that comes with communication. You know how we
Right.
said we building,
Right.
we getting to know each
So
other.
that's my point.
Yeah,
Those are the
That's
small things.
that's dating. Now that's real
that's
dating.
my
Like, 'cause
point.
we're learning.
That's my point.
But I mean, let's be
So-
real. How many people really take the opportunity? They're just listening, but they're not listening.
Right, but that's my point. So I'm saying if you are out there and you're in a single scene and you like something about somebody, but they just these two things because he didn't open up the door and he did. Listen, you could be passing up your soulmate and don't know it behind those two things.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
what I'm saying is you're never going to meet anybody that is the 100% of what you want.
Absolutely.
You can get that out of your head. If that's the case, you will stay by
You will
yourself.
not.
Because you're not
You
going to
will
be
not.
100% of what they are
Mhm.
either. You're going to meet a people that are about 60 to 70% of what you want because together you guys can tweak the next 10 or 20%. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah, I agree, but I
Yeah.
think there's deal breakers too. I think, like when you've been through a lot, you set standards.
I get it.
For yourself, right? And I'm not saying that those standards can't be broken, right? That whole, what is it, 40-20 rule?
Right.
I get
80-20.
it. 80-20.
Right.
I get it.
Right.
But at the same token, when you're learning that person, if there's standards that you put in place, high standards, 5 standards, and they're not meeting but 2.
But let me say this. Now I'm going to say this now, and this is real. Now you got to remember, my husband and I have been together. It's this July, 25 years, right? Okay, 25 years ago, Mr. Ledet was not opening up no doors and all of that. You get what I'm saying? So he's grown into that. So that's what I'm saying. Don't miss somebody good on something simple like that. Now there are some things that can be a deal breaker, but not nothing like that.
Right. That's little things. That's learned behavior. Right.
You can make adjustments for those.
Yeah, but we talking about like, babe, can I have sex on the first night?
Oh, no, that ain't happening.
That type of stuff. To me, those are deal breakers.
Because I had to teach one to go get a towel after sex. Baby, go on and give me a soap and towel, honey, and bring it back to this bed. What is you doing? What is you doing? He didn't eat that. He didn't know.
Okay.
I don't play that. And I need you to wipe it off.
Sis. Mimi, no, not you. Mimi.
Oh, I know y'all know about that soap and wet warm towel.
Mimi, can you pass me the glass? Okay.
Benedict say 2024 dating usually comes with a MO, aka benefit.
Absolutely. Some people are just getting with you for the benefit of what they can have with you. Yep. They come, they see what you have. They like, oh, she makes some pretty good money. Credit score 800. Shit, let me see where I can get in, where I can fit in. Like seriously. And then before you know it, you're in there, you're in too deep, and then now that's why I say you want to stop printing up with me.
Benedict say 2024, you damn near got to run an application.
That's right.
Baby, these
people are dating.
But
let me just say this, there's nothing wrong with dating multiple people because you have to figure out what you like and what your flavor is. That's how I feel about it. I don't believe in, just dating exclusively and you don't know if this person is the one.
It's we don't know. You can't even do
Look at these people.
First of all, you got us drinking, girl.
I don't have nobody drinking nothing.
Girl, you was in rap. Talking about the soap and towel. Yeah, baby, you was in rap.
Yes. But Dr. Benita said that you got to teach them, you got to train them up.
You do. Really
so if he don't know to go get a soap and towel, baby, you got to tell him.
He may not know that his last person.
Or he used to dealing with hoes.
She right.
Yeah.
She might have said, let him wipe, with the sheets.
Baby boo, my child. I sit there, I cock my leg open.
Better.
Yeah, I cock the leg open until you get the towel. You go get that towel. When you go in that bathroom and go take your pee or wipe whatever off, you don't go flush your condom down the toilet. You need to come back with a wet, warm.
You got it all planned out.
Yeah, she do.
Absolutely.
You over here giving a rundown.
You know what they remind me of? Y'all remember that movie where Samuel Davis. What's his name? The one that was on Living Color. What was his name?
Sammy Davidson. I mean,
Sammy Davidson.
Tommy.
Tommy.
Was it Tommy?
But anyway, you remember when she was like to left, right, and then when she finished, she gave it a
yeah.
Pieces, you definitely remind me of her.
Yeah,
baby. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So look, I'll do y'all one better.
Oh shit!
You can beat that.
I'm scared.
You can beat that. No, I can't. She said you can beat peaches.
Really?
No,
baby,
but look.
You the one in.
So look, I was conversing. I was. It is.
Which y'all mixed? The red one and
the Moscato.
The Moscato.
And the one night. Yeah. Who came up with this concoction?
Mimi.
That's good.
Yeah, that is good. Mimi, okay.
We're gonna let everybody know when we mix the way a little bit.
With that
That is good.
No, she want a glass.
Y'all told me nothing. Y'all stole the glass.
Well, baby, look.
I probably don't need it, huh?
Probably not.
You just let that rest.
But anyway, look, real quick. I just want to recap. So, not really even recap, but I just want to just say this real quick.
Okay.
So I was conversing with this guy on the phone, And I kind of, he put all his business out there.
Okay.
What business? I mean,
Well,
what business?
yeah,
Why you didn't relate?
I know the business.
Business start
I'm
with
just saying, everybody reading
Well,
knows
I don't want to put too much.
Okay.
Right.
They
Okay.
might watch this and be like, wow, here Trump.
Oh,
Talking about me. No,
just enough. We gotta have like a little bit of
Okay, so anyway, so he putting his business out there, saying that how many times he been married, and saying I could do a background check on him and all that stuff, this and that, and his whatever. Anyway, so I started telling him a little bit about me or whatever, and I told him how my husband had passed or whatever, and so when I told him that what I said, I told him about
I don't
But
know.
no. What did I tell him?
You didn't like. You didn't.
Yeah.
No.
What did I tell her?
She don't forget the story.
No. I remember the last thing I told him was, I told him I didn't cuss. I didn't cuss. I didn't drink.
Right.
And I drink sociably, and that's rare in between.
Right.
And I told him that I had hadn't really been intimate, or whatever for X amount of years.
Yeah.
He was like, "How do you do that?"
Easy.
So I'm like, "Well, sex it's mental to me. Like it's not just humping around like that for me. Like I'm very selective of who I lay down with."
Yeah, but I think it was Benedict who said it earlier. Like women really, they don't realize.
Well, needless to say, he stopped texting me and calling me.
Really?
Wait a minute.
What?
No,
Wait,
whoa,
that's the
Whoa.
first.
Wait a minute.
His MO was to get it. So when she said that she wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
He was like, well, he's not gonna waste no more.
Yeah. Because that's how he wanted.
That's what
he
But did you say that you I know you said you weren't having.
I never said I wasn't open to it. I just said
That right.
He had not been.
Yeah, at least he was honest.
He didn't even.
That's calling
He
me.
went up.
okay, I'm fine, because it's his loss. Hey, you on the line, caller? What you got for us?
Hey,
Hey.
how you doing?
Good.
How you doing? We good.
Hell yeah.
This boy sound familiar. I'm gonna sip this wine though.
One of your pieces you was talking about. Okay, go ahead, baby. We sorry. You ain't got to give us your name. What you for?
Talk to us.
Yeah.
Man. Sounding like a chicken coop over there, just howling.
That's the troll.
That's the troll.
Yeah, but troll on.
Yeah.
You should have left him on. I wanted to troll
Yeah,
him.
for
Baby,
real.
a chicken coop? Who the hell is the chicken?
I don't know.
He was.
Yeah,
Maybe
I don't play games like that. We grown around
Get
here.
him, Peaches. Tell
Yeah.
him.
Ain't no
Yeah.
chicken. Do you see a chicken over here? That's all I want to know. Okay.
Well, okay. So,
Yeah. Anyway.
okay.
I have a comment for Mimi.
Well, come
Okay.
on.
What's my comment?
Okay.
We
We don't know if these men or women, and the men act like broads. They be more than it's crazy.
Mm.
Wow.
Or
You know
maybe they
what?
just fed up with some of y'all women out here acting like men.
Oh,
that's a good one, Peaches.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Y'all
Reverse psychology.
y'all in y'all masculine moments.
Yeah.
That's
Reverse
true.
psychology. So
Yeah.
hey, I mean,
Well,
that's
and-
all I'm
and
saying.
it may be their learned behavior, or that's, and I think a lot of it comes into play. Communication is big,
Right.
right? And
Right.
trust is even bigger,
Right.
Yes.
right? And
Right.
so I think a lot of times when they start showing,
Yeah.
What Mata say?
Mata say my philosophy is that I try to teach a ninja how to treat me, people in general, by the way that I treat them.
Okay.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
So you
that's
into
true.
building them up. I'm not finna build now, Val. But I get you, baby. I get you,
But
Amanda.
nobody's gonna
Yeah.
walk in the door perfect. Just like
No, and I
Yeah.
respect them too, Renee. I
Yeah.
really don't. But I'm
Yeah.
not gonna build you from the ground up. I'm not, because some
Yeah.
of these dudes need to be built up, man.
Yeah.
They got to be taught a lot.
Well, they
of
do,
things.
and then those are the type that you
Yeah.
don't, because when
Exactly.
you build them up, then that's they get
Robert-
the big head
and
and
it's
they
somebody
walk
out there
away.
for him. For
Yeah.
them. For
Robert,
them.
do that, yeah.
Robert said some people have lost sight of being honest with
Mhm.
themselves.
Yeah.
How could you expect them to be honest with you, especially if there's a the possibility of intimacy.
Wow, that's good. That's good.
I feel you on that, Rob.
That's
really
good,
good.
Robert. Yeah.
Yeah.
So elaborate,
Yeah.
Dr. Love.
Yeah.
What you think Rob trying to say? Or what he is saying?
What he is
that-
saying.
that
Well,
you
they're
can
not
add
honest
to.
with what they want.
I mean,
Right,
yeah,
right.
right. And so, go ahead, Dr. B.
So, Robert, if you don't mind, would you call in? I want to have a conversation if you don't mind.
832-560-2885.
And if you don't, I still just want to elaborate on your comment.
Yeah.
You did say that most people don't want to be honest with themselves, and that is very true. Like you hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
A lot of people wish to have what they are not even willing to put the work in for themselves. You know, like for instance, say somebody has this list and they say, oh, I want, a person that's making six figures. Well, how do you want somebody that's making six figures and you barely making 20,000 a year, or 40,000? So, it's about being real with yourself. When you know who you are and you know what you can bring to the table, you will attract that same type of person. You can't expect to get somebody way out of your league and you can't even meet them with nothing. Because you can bring good sex to the table, you can do all of that, but that gets old fast, very, very fast. And if you can't get nothing else, you can get that when you can't get nothing else.
Woo, you can't get a bite of a
Dr.
bone.
B, I know some women that are willing to settle for just that
True.
because they have a man. Now, is it healthy? Of course not. But
now we're getting older. We're in that older stage. What happens when that stops working? What you gonna do?
So we
Them
need
go get-
to,
go
a
give
lot
them
of
pieces.
times women need to stop focusing on writing a list of what the men, what kind of men they want. I want this, this, and this. They need to make lists on self-improvement.
Yes.
well, I agree with that. I just think that, again, I keep going back to a couple of topics ago where the man clearly stated that the woman truly set the tone for where we're at dating.
That's right. That's right.
And if we as women want something different, we have to dictate that.
Yeah. Well, we definitely have to communicate it.
Yeah.
Definitely have to.
Yeah.
Because the man will only do what you allow him to do. Period. When you set your standards and your boundaries, they'll say, okay, this ain't the one to this ain't the one to hit. This ain't the one to play with. This ain't the one,
Yeah, but they know after a week what category they putting you
That's
in.
what I'm talking about.
It's like she's saying right
Yeah.
here, naturally as women, you're supposed to preserve yourself. So how can you date multiple people?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna date you, but that don't mean I gotta give
That's
you my
mixing too
pussy.
many
Right.
energies, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's
But
fine,
she's
but you-
right.
yeah,
But
she's
you
right. But if you're
can't
not my
multi-date.
man,
Yeah,
you want to multi-date.
Because you
Oh,
need
yes.
to find,
Yeah.
you're looking
I'm
for
coming
something,
to-
so you have to
exactly.
date multiple
You can
people.
multi-date, but I wouldn't multi.
No, I wouldn't be having
Not
Yes.
multi-sex.
Right. Not multi.
Yeah.
No.
And,
Right.
and I will tell you this, like I pay attention to people like no other more than I ever have
Yes,
in my
you have
life.
to.
I pay attention to the red flags,
All of that.
so-called, because here's the thing, I think old buddy was texting multiple women.
Yes.
Good morning,
Yes.
beautiful. Good
Yes.
morning.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
beautiful.
the generic.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
right.
That's
So
what
he
it is.
was like, I haven't texting you. I say, no, you weren't texting me.
But I mean, but it just goes the same, right?
That's
So
why I ran back.
so at what point do you start putting stipulations, right? Because if you're dating, you're free to date whoever you want to.
Absolutely.
Right. That's right.
So,
Absolutely.
So can
Right.
you really get mad at him if he is?
No, you cannot.
Well,
She didn't get mad about that.
No.
She wasn't mad about
I
that.
wasn't mad, period.
Right. But I'm just saying because we as women can say, "Oh, well, I know he's texting somebody else and he ain't."
Yes, he
Right.
is.
You know what I mean? So I don't want to deal with it because
Well, then don't
he-
deal with
No,
it.
that's the thing. I never jumped. I went about it very maturely.
no, not you. I'm just saying, just
saying
women in
in
general.
general.
Because they want all the focus on them, but the minute that they find out that the man
Yeah.
is dating multiple women,
Yeah.
they have an issue because
Right.
they're not top priority.
Well,
Right.
the women
Right.
have to stop going in thinking marriage.
Right.
You
Period.
can't get
Period.
going in thinking marriage.
Period, Renee.
Absolutely.
I agree with you.
Man,
Period.
you can't do
Period.
that, Manila.
Period.
Well, let me play
Yeah.
devil's advocate and let me break around your thought. What if you are a woman and that's your purpose of dating is that you are trying to find your husband?
Yeah, but you
But-
can't call him your husband on the first day.
Sure
No,
can.
you
Of course
cannot.
not.
Sure
And if
can.
that's your purpose,
Sure
And
can.
some women are going out there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my husband.
Yeah.
I
And
know
just
it.
met him. Don't
Because-
even know
yeah,
he's Dr.
because
Jekyll
she's
and
claiming
Mr.
it, she's
Hyde. Don't know
claiming
it.
No.
Yeah.
She's manifested it into the universe.
You don't know nothing about him, how he your husband already.
She'll
Yeah.
find out.
You can talk to God and ask him for your husband, ask him to send them to you, and then you date accordingly.
Uh-huh.
And when you meet that buster,
Yeah.
Girl,
You push him on back.
That's
You
right.
throw him back.
Tell me about it, baby.
But I mean, even when you're looking at the 90-day rule, right? Like I talk about the 90-day rule. Like it used to be that people couldn't go that long without showing you their true self. Baby.
Yeah, them flags is up. They up.
No,
Yeah.
no, but I do believe in dating multiple people until that man, and you're gonna know which one it is. He's gonna come and he's gonna show you, and he's gonna come and be like, "Look here, babe, I ain't got time to play no games with you. What you talking about? Is it gonna be me or you or whatever?"
Right.
That's what I want to hear. So when that eagle land,
Yes.
he gonna be right here.
But
He's gonna
see, here's the
lift it
thing,
up
and
and carry them on about their business.
And I think a lot of times they do that. Maybe no, so a lot of times they are so upfront with you, maybe because they're older men and they don't have time to play around and games to play. All this, let's go out on date, get to know each other. Look, baby, this is me.
Yeah.
Do you like what you see?
Okay.
Do you like what you hear?
So Nita, question for you. Would you say the whole time, like while you've been single, is there anybody that like a date that you had that you may consider we might can, maybe move to the next level? Has anybody has there not one? Wow.
And you know why? I'm just going to be totally transparent. It's because I am still in love with my husband.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just being honest.
Okay.
I'm just being honest.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so if you're still in love with somebody, and even though they're not here and they're not a threat to this guy,
right? But it,
I know you can never get it more everything that they need because of
That's
honesty though.
No, it is. So for me, I have to work through my grief and myself
the way
because it would be unfair
to bring somebody in.
So it would be totally unfair. And don't get me wrong, that's why I say I kind of dipped my pinky toe into the water. I didn't go full in like some women,
but
they don't even give
at least you started with the pinky. You didn't go with the big toe.
Exactly.
Or the whole foot.
I kind of dipped in.
Yeah. And you pulled right back out real fast. Either that water was too hot, too cold, or something.
Exactly. And it just wouldn't be fair to the guy. Because one thing about me, like I give my all.
Yes.
When I'm totally committed to a man, he's gonna get 185 plus 7. I mean, he's gonna get it all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it would be unfair to me to move forward knowing that I haven't healed fully.
But you're self-aware.
Yeah, and at least you're aware.
Right. And a lot of times people are jumping in full body.
Yeah.
And that's why, and that goes back to that comment that
They
we just
jumping in
said,
full body.
where he said they not 100% honest with themselves.
Yeah.
She's being honest with herself.
Right.
So that's
But here's the thing.
example.
But here's the thing. Before I met my husband, I was like, I told myself, and that's why I said, if you want to make God, people say you want to make God laugh, tell me your plans. My plan was to be single.
Right.
And I met my husband at a baby shower.
Yeah.
And bam. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So that's not to saying that couldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I've told myself like I'm good on love, this and that. But somebody may come and give me that consistency, give me that substance, give me that drive that I'm looking for.
And they will when you're ready to receive.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not ready to receive.
I'm at the door of rejection right now. And for me, it's a certain type of guy and caliber to capture my attention.
And when you're ready to receive
God,
only when you're ready to receive it. If you're not ready,
baby,
And I think that's why a lot of women are single though.
Yeah, and it's good
because just
they're not settling. That's good.
And they're not settling. That's it right there. They're not settling. And so, and men don't quite understand that. So it's like, okay, well, if I ain't gonna get it, let me just see if I can hit it.
Well, but I feel like if the guys say, well, I just want to hit it or whatever, it just needs to be, everybody's grown. It needs to be a mutual understanding and agreement, and you move on. You're grown, but just don't lie about it and act like you want to get married. Don't go through the motions. But
if you think about it, Dr. B, if let's just say, for instance, because we know, I mean, honestly speaking, a lot of women know that they're probably not going to find a man to have a true relationship with, and they settle for that. Let's just be grown folks, do what we do and move around, right? So, but now you're creating a narrative,
right?
So just like Fran called it last week and said, he approached me and that's all he wanted because that's the narrative. So when we change the narrative, I think we'll get something different.
Right. And I think Chosen, I'm sorry, Chosen. I can't see. I mean, he's absolutely right. He said there are so many variables and factors that come into dating. The best thing you can do is be true to yourself and what you want, and be honest with yourself and who you're dating. But let me tell you this, Chosen, what we have heard as women with this statement that you have made. If we do this and be honest and be whatever, all this, and we're gonna end up being single anyway, because we need to understand that the dating pool is very limited for us. And I'm just saying, this is what I've heard from men. And so you need to just get in where you can fit in and accept what you can get. Because if you going with this, what you're talking about, and trust me, I totally believe what you're saying. Because I tell people all the time, it's two things I ain't never seen, and that's a turtle with speed, or a nigga, a man that I need. Let me just take that back because I forgot we on live. I just be wanting them. I don't need none of them.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? And I've even had my homeboy tell me, he say, Peaches, quit saying that because you destroy a man's ego when you say that. No, I'm not destroying your ego. I'm just letting you know that I'm not a needy type of chick. You're not going to meet me this week. You're not going to meet me this week and then next week I need for you to pay my rent.
Yeah.
You're not going to meet me this week and next week I need you to pay my car note because I don't need you to do any of that.
Right.
I want to know what I need from you. So in order for me to understand that, I have to want you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And once I want you, then I can figure out what I need from you.
Yeah.
So I understand and I get totally what you're saying, but a lot of times standards, we kind of like capped.
Yes.
Hey, Colin, you on the line?
Hey, what's good? How y'all doing tonight?
Speak up just a little bit. Speak up just a little bit.
That's what's up. Hey, what's good? Can y'all hear me now?
Oh, yeah, much better.
All right, cool. Yeah, this Chosen. I just want to call once again to tell y'all how y'all doing. You know,
Look, you're free now. Come on, Chosen. Give this good old wisdom, baby.
It's good to see y'all doing the thing again. Once again, congratulations. I ain't gonna be too long. I was just saying that with y'all topic saying they dating in 2024. It just depends on the era that you grew up in and seeing how different things has changed. Now you have to have that one thing that you know that you're not gonna tolerate.
That's
now when I was saying you gotta be, like when I say that you have to be honest with yourself and honest with who it is that you're dating.
Yes.
Because look at everything that's going on now. You have so many different things that are in the pools. You're dealing with people that might have had bad run-ins with relationships and then relationships, even divorces. And you know how people are always talking about saying, well, you can't let what happened to you change you.
That's right. That's right.
We say that, as much as we say that, it does. It changes your perception on everything.
Speak that word.
That's right. That's true.
All right. So you might have somebody, men. Well, I'm going to speak for men that I'm gonna speak for myself and men that think and act like me.
Yes.
So as one of those that I can say that see the benefits in the companionship and how it benefits to be a one woman man. I'm gonna go Dave Hollister on y'all. To be a one woman man. Some of us be like, man, it's just too much. It's too much to try to have this side chick, this main chick, and we see that for what it is.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go out here and spend all this money on this one woman, then I got to keep the other one hush because I got to do stuff with her.
That's right.
But once again, I'm only speaking for men that are like myself and men that think like me. So in actuality, if I know that what I want is monogamy, and I know that what I want is a woman that has some of my interests, but will always have my best interests at hand, and I want to have her best interests in mind. I'm sorry. I have to be upfront with whoever it is that I'm talking to. And being the fact that women are more emotional and men are more physical. Last time we were talking about spinning the block. Being the fact that we are the way we are, in some cases, let's cut the bullshit. In a lot of cases, you already know what it is or where you want that person to be in your life from the first encounter. You know where it is you want. So after that, that's whenever you're supposed to be on, okay, we're going to date. The purpose of dating is not to see who can have the flashiest date, not to see if you, not to show me whenever I come pick you up, I don't need you looking like Jessica Rabbit. The reason why the reason why I asked you on a date is the first time you didn't know you was going to counter me. The reason I asked you on a date is because first and foremost, I saw something in you that I liked.
Yes. You should.
And you was appealing to the eye. Now, all men are not gonna do this.
Yeah.
It's just it's just men like me.
Yeah.
It's just men, it's just myself and men that think like me.
Mm-hmm.
Your looks attracted my attention.
Yes.
How you carry yourself will keep my interest.
Yes.
All right, baby.
I like that.
Okay.
Yes, that's
You
true.
better tell
That's true.
children.
That's true.
So now don't get me wrong, I like sex just like the next man, but when you seen some of the things and experienced some of the things that I've done, you can have a million women sit up there and tell you that the cuckoo is yours when y'all having sex, but then y'all break up, that's somebody else's.
Yeah,
That's right.
So you know what I'm saying? So you have to be mindful as to saying what you want and what you want from that person, and then y'all go from there. And if it blossoms into what it is you really want, you have to be woman and man enough to be like, hey, this right here is going, well, let's go ahead and let's see how we would do at this level. It's levels to finding what you want. Now, what it is that y'all have, and I'm gonna be done because I don't want to talk y'all line. But what it is, if y'all stuff if your stuff is not being congruent, y'all not running parallel no more. It's either one or two things that y'all need to do. Y'all need to sit down and figure out where did we start, where did the road turn, or are we going the same direction?
Yeah.
And if we're not, are we willing to fix it? Because once again, like I said in the comment, there's a lot of different variables that you're dealing with.
Right.
Because just like Earth goes through seasons, your relationships go through seasons.
Yes, that's true.
Yes.
That is
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
right. That's
and,
right.
and you have to figure out what that is, and to be in the fact that we're older now and we pretty much set in stone of what it is that we want. You have to let people know what it is and be honest. For y'all, he might be your Morris Chestnut.
Yeah.
Like that might be your Morris Chestnut, but in the mind, he an NBA young boy.
Mm-hmm.
And he might just want to do NBA young boy stuff, but he a Morris Chestnut. And you can't let the fact that he look good, he let the pipe good to you and all that cloud your thinking that, oh well, I can make him be, or he'll be what it is that I want to be, or maybe he'll want the same thing.
Right.
You have to let that go regardless of what it is if it's not really what you want. Now, if you just really want like that, if you don't really want no commitment, no relationship, and y'all just want to hook up and do all that, that's your preference.
Yeah.
And so I'm saying, you have to be upfront with it. Then there's a lot of variables that go along with that.
We got two ladies that have a question for you, Chosen. Peaches is one.
Mimi.
What's that?
Okay, Chosen, you are our favorite caller when you call in. You and Benedict, both of y'all. So let me ask you, when you're like dating someone, and let's just say it's been over years, and then you're asking them, as far as titles, but they don't want to pretty much put a label on it. What is your take on that? Somebody that don't want to put a label on, what y'all are and what y'all doing, but you go around family and y'all, I'm going to say act and pretend like y'all in a relationship. Your family believes that y'all in some type of relationship because every time you come around, you're bringing this person.
Yeah.
When you go around their family, they're bringing you. But yet and still, when you ask like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
They come with this whole thing where I don't want to put no titles and labels on it because usually when you do that, it messes everything up. What's your thoughts on that?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
Okay, come on.
And it depends. Okay, I'm gonna tell you like this. It's I've been in that situation. And it's been with somebody that I'm like, I would really like to, be with. And it's like but I've always looked at the fact that when you put a start date on something, start dates come with expiration dates. And then you sit up and you like, if it's that and you're afraid of that, then y'all need to talk about, we needed to talk about that. But in another case, it's like if they sit with you probably want to try to take time out to be sensitive to really get down to why they really want to do that. Because if they don't want to put a label to it, it could be that they're just not serious about that relationship right
Okay.
then and there.
That's
Yeah.
it.
So
Yeah, that part.
Okay, Mimi
Yeah.
has a question
Yeah,
for you
so
too.
my question is, because I know there's a lot of women that are tuned in and is going to watch this podcast, right? Simply because they are in the dating pool, right?
Yeah.
So listening to you, you know, it's not normal for us to hear a man speak in this nature. So let's just say this off top. So for a woman who is in a dating pool, men like you don't come a dime a dozen. So where do these women find men like yourself?
Okay.
That's a good one.
So you have to. Okay. So like me. Okay. So yeah, I'll say like men like myself. You're not gonna find people like me. You're not gonna find in no club.
Right.
We know that.
You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna find no club. Somebody like me, you're gonna probably have to go to some studios, or you probably gonna have to go call me when I'm at home because I'll be at work, or you know, it's just simple stuff like, you know, you'll probably find me somewhere out there like that, but you're not gonna find people like me in no club because I'm like, why go to the club? You know what I'm saying? And you already know what's there. You know, you have to. It's just one thing simple. Like you actually have to go for the type of woman that you are, type of woman or man that you are. You really need to go to the places that you fit in, because the people that are like you are gonna go to the places that you will go to. Like if I really if I wanted to find, let's say I wanted to find somebody akin to the things that I like to do, you're probably gonna catch me at Comic Palooza, Comic Con, or maybe at a Drew Hill concert. You probably gonna catch me at the anime bars and stuff like that.
Cigar bars.
Yeah, cigar bars.
Cigar bars too. You know, or I'll go to the cigar bar, but you'll probably catch me at a con before you catch me at the cigar bar.
I'm just saying, or a high-end hotel.
Okay, I have a question.
Not for him.
Not for him. No, I'm just
Okay.
saying.
All right.
Okay, I got a question for you since you're on a roll, because like she say, you know, a lot of people are going to tune into this. Even, you know, somebody might hear this 6 months from now, and this might be something that they really need to hear. What's the best advice that you can give to a woman to tell her how to carry herself, like when she first meets a guy, where it doesn't give him the impression that all she want to do is screw, you know, on that first night. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why I said. I like to call. Y'all not gonna catch this, but y'all try to bear with me real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
I like to call something like when a woman is in her. Like when y'all come out there with your freakum dress on, you know, you giving me y'all freakum dress and y'all looking good and all of showing what you want, you're good. Okay. I call that's y'all Super Saiyan form. But you have to, that's your Super Saiyan form. I want to meet you, show me your base form, the form that I'm going to see without all of that.
That's right.
If I see that, I need to see. So it's like, if you come outside and be like, hey, we got to change the plans, we're going swimming. Yeah. You come outside with a whole bunch of makeup on, we're going swimming.
Yeah.
All that got to come out. I don't need to see the deceptive part.
Right.
I need to see like you in your base form, because if I can deal with you in your base form, I'm going to appreciate you in your super form.
Yeah.
And you know what? With him saying that, usually when I go for first dates, I don't wear makeup. No makeup.
Because chances are, if you see somebody out in the places that you go to, you kind of gonna see them in their base form. Right when you're at the grocery store, you know. Yeah. Or I could or I could see you, or I could see you when you come off work. You know what I'm saying? You off work and you in your work clothes. I can tell what you do, and I can tell that you're there. And then if I talk to you in your work clothes, then apparently I seen something that you like because you're being productive. Right. Then you at the grocery store, so apparently you about to get ready to go to the crib, and maybe cook, depending on what you got in that basket. You finna go cook yourself something, or you probably have to go deal with some things. So I'm thinking about stuff like that.
And so what's a big no-no? What's a big no-no? Like what's a turn off? Like immediately you see a woman and you're like, oh man, she look like she my type, and you're ready to step to her. But what's an immediate turn off?
I say an immediate turn off.
Yeah.
To me, like an immediate turn off with me is like the first thing that come out her mouth is if I okay, so this would be an immediate turn off for me.
So that mouth.
If I step to you, it's that mouth. If I step to you and I'm just being real with you, how you doing? How you doing? I don't want to sound creepy. I was checking you out a little bit. You was a little creepy to the eye. I just wanted to see if I could. I just wanted to see maybe we could change information. Maybe we get together, have some coffee, talk, and get to know each other. And then you turn around with the most smart aleck, something over the top, the front, like you seen some of the stuff on some of these reels.
Yeah.
That right there is gonna. I'm gonna quickly lose interest because you don't take all that.
It don't.
A simple yes or no. A simple yes or no. I'm not interested. Will do just fine.
Yeah. And that's why I know the answer. I wanted to hear him say it. So ladies, that's why we're having this podcast, and that's why we love when men call in, because we love to hear the men's perspective. I everybody knows the love doctor believes in love. She loves to matchmake, all that kind of stuff. So for him to say the things that he said tonight, just take it with a grain of salt. Like don't be offensive to it. Just take it and receive it, and just watch the next time a man approach you. Just watch what you say, because he just said that could be the one, but your mouth could turn him away.
Yeah. Yep. But all right, y'all.
All right, chosen.
All right.
Are you busy this weekend?
I'll actually be headed to New Orleans Saturday.
All right, okay. I was gonna invite you out. I was having a birthday party. All right, go ahead.
Oh man, all right. If I was here, I'd definitely try to make it.
Okay. All
Good
right.
luck.
It was great talking to you.
Bye.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Okay.
All right.
You gave some good information.
Yeah,
Men
really
lead what they want.
Yes.
And they act accordingly.
Yes.
So if he know he's looking for a wife, he's gonna act accordingly.
Yes.
If he know he's looking for that one night stand,
One night stand, that's what he gonna
hit it and quit it.
Yeah.
He's gonna act accordingly.
He's gonna act accordingly.
So if that's what you've been to,
Yeah.
Okay.
you know that.
Yeah.
Move around.
Move around. That's right.
And on that note, what Chosen said about how you looking when you come out. I'll be looking very bummy at the grocery stores. I'll be having hat down.
But that
low.
be when.
But that's when you.
bonnet on.
But that's
But
when
you meet somebody.
right.
But they don't come up to me. I'll be looking very
Oh,
bummy.
no.
I'm okay with looking bummy.
So
I
I
don't
don't
want nobody
have makeup on the weekend. When I go to the store, I just throw on a pair of workout gear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
My tennis shoes.
Yeah.
No makeup.
Me too.
Yeah.
Eyebrows not filled.
Yeah.
I met my husband late at
Nothing.
night, 10:30 at night, no makeup on, walking to the store. I'm telling you, it ain't all about.
It's not all about all
Yeah.
But you got natural beauty, so
Yeah,
girl,
but still,
whatever.
I'm just saying. I wouldn't even. What I'm saying is, I wasn't even looking for it.
Right.
But your natural beauty, Sarah.
Yes,
Beauty, Sarah.
But men know what they want.
Yeah.
I'm in agreement.
Yeah.
A man knows immediately what he wants when he sees.
Okay,
it.
so real quick, let's take in and recap what we got from tonight's topic, dating in 2024. We'll start with you, Mimi. What did you take away?
Well, first of all, I'd like to let everybody know, hey, this.
It's delicious.
This Moscato prepared with Mike's, baby.
Oh yeah, that was
right
good.
here. It's all in the laughter over here. So just let you know.
And I
The
don't-
lady said it was very delicious. So
good.
And take it from me, y'all. I don't even drink, but this is the. I don't even want to say bomb.com because I don't want to give my age away. But this is the shiz-nick Disney. You hear me?
And let me say, it get you right real quick because I was pouring and the top was still on.
So just to let you guys know, it does pair very well. So stay tuned next week. I'll come up with a different concoction.
Yes.
But anyway,
Good.
I really love today's podcast because I really think that having these type of discussions really do help people, right? Because oftentimes there are a lot of women who are single and you say, why are you saying I'm just going to remain single?
Yeah.
Well, like Dr. Love says, that's not how we're supposed to be.
Right.
We're supposed to be with a companion. And I know it's hard to find a true companion, right? So hopefully we can continue to have the men come on and really just give us that information. I think it's very important to receive that from a male's perspective. So, hey, I hope you guys got something out of it. I know I do.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, Renee, what did you take away?
So I'm not dating in that level, but I do still date my husband.
That's
Absolutely.
right. That's
Okay.
right.
But
That's right.
for those that are single out here, a lot of times you're going to get what you give.
That's it.
So if you're giving loose and I'm ready to be took down,
Mhm.
that's what you're going to get.
That's right.
You attract who you are as
Yes.
well.
Yes.
And so you
Yes.
need to be working, focus more on getting in tune with who you are.
That's it.
Man.
Let's self-evaluate.
That's
Yes.
it.
Stop making lists. I want this 6 feet
Yes.
tall. He got to make 100. No, say I want to make 100,000.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
Get me right,
Yeah.
and then God's gonna see me who I'm supposed
That's
to
it.
be.
Period.
Yes.
That is period. That is on, and that is on Mary Had a Little
Little
Lamb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, what I took away, if I actively still was dating,
Mhm.
Lord send me Russell Wilson.
Oh
He is a sweetheart.
Yeah.
I like him
Send
a
me a
lot.
man like
Yes.
Russell Wilson, 10
Prayer.
times fold.
Yes,
But what I took
absolutely.
away, in all honesty, was, I mean, you do, at the end of the day, what works for you in dating in 2024.
Yeah.
And if you out here giving it up fast and free and that's your thing, that's on you. But you just I just want to let you know, you're making it hard for the women like us that are
Yeah.
single and trying to date,
Yeah.
because you're giving it up so fast
That's
and free.
right.
You're not even leaving nothing to the imagination.
Yeah.
And you're giving fellatio on the first night. Come
Okay.
on, ladies.
Okay.
Not
Come
for
on,
her.
ladies.
Yeah.
So, no, for real. I mean,
And the men too.
yeah, but
Can't
the
leave
men,
them out.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. You're right.
Mhm.
You know, you're not leaving nothing to the imagination. And maybe y'all say, oh, them old bras, them old helpers don't know
Who
nothing. No, that's what the young girls be saying. And we're still young too.
Yeah, but we know.
But I'm saying, okay, well, that's what the 80s babies
I
and
know,
90s
but
babies
we're
and
not worried about
2000s.
them because experience is the best teacher.
That's it.
And
That's
we have
it.
word and we have wisdom.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
something they need to get.
Mhm.
But I mean, you know, just at the end of the day, what I took away was you're gonna do whatever floats your boat. For me, dating 2024 is a big red NO for
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what God has in store.
Right.
But Peaches, what did you take?
9 words. Manifest what you want and don't lower your standards.
Yes.
I love that.
That's
I
it.
love
That's
that.
simple, plain,
I
and
love
cute.
that.
Okay, Dr. Love.
So what I gather for 2024 is, I know because I'm so passionate about love, it lets me know that I'm going to have to move further into my purpose. That's what it lets me know. And so every week we have a podcast and I hear the same issues, the same topics and all of that. So what I get out of all of this is that I believe that if we create a space for people to talk it out
Yes.
and give them an opportunity to date and all of that, and old school and all of that, I believe that we can change the narrative on dating. So with that being said, I am working on creating that for people. So yeah, I'm working on that. So stay tuned, guys, because
Yes.
we're gonna have a space to where people can talk, actually meet. And I mean, you know, yes, we're gonna do background checks and all of that.
Obviously.
But
I like that.
we're gonna create that space because, you know, like the guy said, you can't meet people in the club and all of that. Okay, so we're gonna figure this thing out. I'm gonna pray over it. We're gonna do Habakkuk 2:2, write the vision out, make it plain. And so you guys stay tuned because this, getting ready to go on a tour with Total Wines. And I to 14 different stores. So I had somebody approach me with an idea about this dating and this wine tour. So stay tuned, guys. I believe something is going to come out of this where it's going to intertwine everything. This podcast, love, the dating, the wine, all of that. So stay tuned.
Yes.
And keep your head up, stay positive, pray about it, and always go with your gut
That's
feeling.
right, baby.
Always
Yes.
go with your gut feeling. If it don't feel right, back away from it.
Absolutely. Don't ignore the red flag.
So I just have to say this. So listen, ladies and fellas, Humble has beat us. Humble Total Wine has sold out, completely out of their stock.
Yeah.
So for all my North Side people, Willowbrook, I need y'all to go to Total Wine and do one up on Humble. All my Cypress people, I need you to guys
do one on 529 in
Right.
Copperfield, baby.
Yes.
Yes.
Highway 6.
I done already been there, bought me
Copperfield,
2
that's for my
bottles.
Cypress
That's right.
Oh,
Yes.
Pearland,
Willowbrook.
Baybrook,
All of that.
Willowbrook, and
Support our girl.
Yes.
let's see, Willowbrook, Pearland, Baybrook, and Copperfield. We need y'all to show out because
Yes.
Humble has sold.
But I need my
out.
Cypress folks.
Yeah,
I need y'all to
Cypress,
show up.
that's
I need y'all to
Copperfield.
show
Yeah.
up.
Go
Yeah.
get it.
Go get it.
Right.
Go
A
get it.
taste of love.
Yes.
Please go cop it. And real quick, while we giving Dr. Love her accolades, I just want to give you guys, the viewers, the listeners, the callers, we want to give you guys your accolades as well.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
tuning
You've
in.
been rocking with us since January the 18th when we first launched.
Yeah.
And we really, from the bottom of our hearts, just want to say thank you guys, and we appreciate it. We don't take it lightly at all. Thank you guys so much. And with that being said, keep tuning in every Thursday. Great announcements are going to keep rolling out.
We have a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline.
Calendar
So
is
keep
going to
tuning
be
in.
crazy. Mobility is going to be on the popping. I'm just getting drunk.
I gotta give her more taste of love. That's the nigga I like right there. I gotta give her more taste of love.
Manifesting,
I have to send her home with a bottle. Yeah, we might get some love a little bit more faster. Yeah.
I just want to shout out my girls Ramada and Riri for tuning in. You guys rock out.
Thank you guys. Shout out to Bo. Shout out to Beverly. Shout out to Brad. Shout out to Tony. Shout out to Lakeisha Stevenson. Dr. Sheila Henry, Oscar, Bessie. Shout out to Tamala Rice. Shout out to you guys.
And Benedict, and you still And while we shout out, I want to shout out my baby daddy. His birthday was March the 12th. Happy birthday,
Oh. Anybody that's listening, my party is open to the public. If the weather cooperates, I'm having a Pisces party at Quotes in Willowbrook, Saturday, 8 until. We have the entire upstairs all the way out to the patio. If the weather cooperates, we are having it. Come on out, meet the love doctor. I'll sign you a bottle of wine. We'll have a good time. And I have some surprise stored. I'm not telling you unless you get there. You won't know about it.
All right, well, the time is coming in. Time is in. I know Jamil looking upside our head like, hey, baby.
I'm like, it's time to go. Your time is up. Malcolm says it's time to go. Love y'all.
We gotta see you next time.
Right. On Instagram.
Go ahead. All right.
I'm talking about me. I was trying to tell you something.